You who were watching Penn State's massive comeback at Rec Hall against Illinois to get a huge win for the Nittany Lions here in Bloomington. Keisei Tominaga with... And you know the next time Tominaga touches it, he will be shooting it. Trying for the steal, renewed to Ware.
And that was a breakdown defensively by Tominaga.
Tominaga got in the air, good challenge by Cups. He'll shoot it this time and he'll hit it again. That's 3 from behind the arc already for Tominaga. I think his teammates recognize when he's feeling it. In the corner, Mbako will try, and he hits his first. Now 34% this year from 3.
I thought that was kind of a settle. You can get that shot just about any time. Get down there on the block, especially against a smaller player.
Hoiberg, baseline drive. Bounce to Lawrence in the corner. Jamarcus Lawrence with the 3. It would not fall. That's supposed to drop at home.
When you just continue to feed that well, I mean, the guy's shooting 57% on the year. You can live with that.
Here's Gary. Launching from deep and hitting from deep. Inbound comes to the cutting C.J. Gunn, who dumps it off to Leal for 2. Excellent ball movement by Indiana.
And a good job by Gunn of not panicking when he was hemmed in along that baseline. And again, Leal did a really good job of coming into the vision of his teammate to bail him out.
Wilcher working against Gunn. Tough fadeaway for C.J. Wilcher, but he makes it look easy. Huskers are red hot to start this game. 9 of 16 from the floor, and it's not as if Indiana is shabby. They're 7 of 15 from the floor. First half. Galloway. Jump stop inside. Lost the ball. Turnover. Williams has it. He flips it as he falls to Hoiberg. Now Alec on the run to Lawrence. Lawrence on the baseline. He's got 5.
And Lawrence did a really good job, Kevin. He sprints to the corner. That forces the defense to come out. Then a little bit of a shot fake, and he's able to get in that little mid-range area. Well done.
And Mbako down the baseline, bumped by Wilcher, his first.
20 points and 3 of 6 from behind the arc.
But Mbako not only has cracked the lineup, he's made a huge impact.
Let's see if he utilizes that here in this possession. It's really well done by Cups of getting over the top.
Tominaga asking for it back. Williams turns it down, goes to Lawrence for 3, and Jamarcus Lawrence is feeling it. His second from range, and a 13-point Husker lead, their largest of the night. Pass is tipped, ends up with Mbako. Indiana avoids the turnover. Can they score on this one? Mbako to the rim. Are they going to count the bucket? They are.
The sequel.
Yeah, the college game changes a little bit if you're getting that kind of continuation.
Yeah. There's definitely a foul.
Oh, no doubt.
There's the back cut.
And Tominaga off balance, flips it to the rim.
The basketball now being isolation. When you see a guy that understands that you can get rewarded for playing off and without the ball, that's refreshing.
Tominaga trying to take Cups off the dribble. Boy, is he in a groove right now. He can't be stopped. You saw. Galloway turning the corner, dropping it off to Renew, who goes around from right to left, got past Mast, and brings Indiana back within 12.
That's another way to get a post touch, Kevin. Not just with a traditional post feed, but you can also do it off dribble drives.
And Gary, count the bucket and a foul on the feed from Galloway, the skip. Gunn. Looking for room on the baseline, none there, but he finds his big man Ware. Tried the follow jam, couldn't get it to go. Ware inside, puts it up, no, but a chance to go to the line. Restoration for Indiana at the line. The worst free Northwestern by 4 on Sunday.
To your point, 66% conversion rate from the line, and when you play through so much in the post, if you're around 70%, there's the back door again. Really well done.
And the find in the corner for 3 from Gary. Trailing Cups for 3. Off the heel. And as good as Nebraska's been from 3, that's as slow a start as Indiana's had. 1 for 8 from behind the arc as Gary leaning in. He's got 12 in the first half.
I mean, watch the bounce in the step of Nebraska. Contrast that to the body language you're seeing from Indiana, who is really on their heels right now, Kevin.
Renew hesitates, drives inside, Mast. They say he shifted, and that's 2 on Rink Mast. As Renew heads back to the line for one more. After Renew went for the steal, and Ware with the rejection.
He covers a lot of ground, and that length was on full display there.
Renew, the double comes and feeds it to Ware at the rim. And you see in rhythm, it pops out, and Ware with the rebound, his third. Looking right inside again, aren't you?
You have to.
Mbako on the run, left it short, but a foul. Keisei Tominaga fouling Mbako.
As his teammate Mbako went to the foul line, he's just trying to shift.
9. Tominaga underhands it. That is just beautiful. Alec there to follow up the Gary. Mid
out the basketball and then breaking down off the dribble.
Renew to Ware. Tough shot.
That's a big time play.
Here's Gary toeing the line for a 3 in the corner. Rebound tipped by Cups, and Galloway chugging forward. Drops it off. Mbako off the fake. The step through and the 2.
And a nice job by Mbako of not settling for the 3. Continue to attack off the dribble.
And Ware cleans it off, and they're going to call it a goal. Brings out to Williams. And a stalemate for a little bit here, 44-31. Neither team scored in over 2 minutes until now, with Tominaga going high off the window. He's got Ware heavily contested by Alec. Cups trying to fight through the Alec screen. Tominaga splashes down. They've got an 18-point advantage over the final 13 seconds of the half. There's Tominaga and a foul. Cups trying to fight through the screen. Indiana still had a foul.
Shown in the shoot around in terms of gapping and taking away post feeds, and it's carried over here to the game situation.
And Williams fouled the trip by C.J. Gunn, and that means a 1-and-1 coming up for Nebraska. 7th run into the 1-and-1 for Williams is good, and he'll get the bonus.
The Indiana Hoosiers 66% last.
And 2 for 2 is Williams. Indiana is down 20 at home with 5 seconds until halftime. Galloway, 3 at the top of the key, will not go, and total domination by Nebraska. Well, Nebraska's won 2 in a row and looking for their first conference road win of the year. In good position as the second half begins for that. And the lob to Williams for the 2-hand flush. And now Indiana with their first possession of the second half. Here's Cups driving baseline into Alec. Shot won't go, but Renew is there with a left hand. Here's Alec. Still 15 to shoot. Gary curling inside, leans in, and a blocking foul is called. And Renew may...
And that's why...
Mouth guard guy.
I'm ugly enough without no teeth, so yes.
Here's Galloway. Looking for room on the baseline, floats it over Mast and got the roll.
And that's a nice dribble. You know, go inside, do a little bit of high-low action. Renew and Ware were able to get that a little bit earlier in this ball game.
And Baco stripped on his way in, but got it back.
Yeah, very fortunate there because he literally
behind the row. No damage done to any of the people sitting next to him. It's good work.
I'd be on the DL if I tried that.
That shoulder would be dislocated for months. And a foul. Alec thing you have to look at in that play. One for 2, Mast
7, but they've carved off 4 points before they've gotten to the traditional 16-minute media timeout.
And the Huskers have gone cold from 3 now, 0 for 4 from 3, and there's 2 more points carved off that large Nebraska lead, and it's a 14-point game. trying to turn the corner. Alec in the corner for three, and he'll splash this one down. Just the seventh.
He's a really good player. That's not necessarily his area of strength.
Just 6 of 17 from three coming into play tonight. Ware double. Hard bounce. Now the double transfers into the corner, and a good find at Galloway. Extra attention as the second half begins. Mass to the rim, no, but Alec's follow won't go, and the rebound to Ware. A couple of good looks for the Huskers. Here's Ware. Inside, finds Renew, and he'll go to the line after the timeout. Good ball movement by
into a double by.
Well, Nebraska has head-to-head against paint already in the second half for IU.
And 5 of 6 field goals. He's so long up top that Alec didn't even have the chance to get the shoulder into him.
Here's Ware. Leaning in, draws the foul. Coach of the Cincinnati Bengals coming into Bloomington tonight to
as a squad, and it hurt them the last time out against North
Cups, and Nebraska got settled. Indiana to work at the half court. Lob down to Ware. Poked free to Mbako. Ware with the follow, and he'll go to the line for 2 more. If you're a Nebraska fan, you're not wanting to see history repeat itself. A big lead.
That second half is anything you're going to see. He was with them on every cut, and as a result, they're able to. Kind of was not positive, and Galloway just said, "Hey, we need you."
Here's Galloway handing off to Renew. Renew over Gary, got the roll.
And they are just absolutely punishing Nebraska in the first half. They were going down, Kevin.
Huskers really struggling from the floor. 2 of 12, 1 of 7 from 3 in the second half. Here's Gunn. Renew to the other end. Timeout, Nebraska. Nebraska desperate for a bucket. 11-0 Indiana run. Here's Lawrence. Rejected by Ware. Ends up with Gary, and he lost it. Tipped out of bounds. Gunn. Shot clock coming down to 10 now for Indiana. Here's Renew. Double comes. Renew spinning against Tominaga for 2.
Really well done by Renew, Kevin, of understanding and spinning away from pressure. They jumped the left hand, he would have none of it.
Oh, and a huge bucket for Nebraska. A 20-3. Gunn for 3.
He did, and the reason he was able to come up with that steal, he didn't swipe down, he came with 2 hands. When Ware brought it down, he took advantage.
Savvy play by Sam Hoiberg, but now Nebraska begging for offense. Jamarcus Lawrence rattles home a 3, the second of the second half for Nebraska.
Boy, and that
in Penn State on Saturday. Gunn driving off the bottom of the rim, and Nebraska to push. Lawrence begging for it on the wing. Tominaga finds him, and now a no-look to Gary. Beautiful from Jum.
Words of Barney Fife to nip it in the bud.
Nip it in the bud. Alec drives, count it, and the foul. The road in conference play. Alec, free throw 3, it's short, and Galloway the rebound. Doesn't have numbers. Galloway will drive into it anyway. 4 Huskers there. Where the rebound, and it will not go. That hung forever after the foul by his friend, the head coach of the Hoosiers. Where one for Tominaga's had a hard time shaking Galloway in this second half.
Galloway he has exerted a tremendous amount of effort on this end of the floor.
Williams, the leaner, drops. You called it. Shaking free.
You can't relax just because he's the trigger man, meaning Tominaga.
Lawrence, quick 3. Oh, man. It'll fall. How good has Jamarcus Lawrence been tonight? He's
confidently, but a lot of that, half that make was done while the pass was en route, getting shot ready and showing his hands.
Here's Tominaga, baseline drive, the scoop for his first 2 of the second half. And how about the response by in the corner? The 3 won't go. Long rebound. Leal trying to track it down, and he's able to save it. Numbers quickly, 5 on 4. Gunn drops it off to Ware, and he's fouled by Williams. Number 2 in the foul column for Bryce Williams, but not a... Coming up, the Big Ten Live basketball post. Nebraska
under control, and Tominaga able to shake loose.
Now Galloway will set it up. And Baco on the drive. Gets to the rim and rolls it over the front for 2. Back to the paint.
2 minutes of regulation or overtime to be able to use the monitor for possession.
Baco with the hesitation. He'll drive it right at Mast, and he gets the roll.
That's the second time Baco in as many possessions, Kevin, hasn't settled.
Red Hoiberg hands on his head on the sideline, pleading for a bucket.
Really good help there until Galloway was able to recover.
Gary, and the contact on the foul called on Mbako, and that'll send Juwan Gary. And Gary
Compensates here.
pinballs out. Mast, the handoff to Hoiberg. Here's Williams for 3. It falls. The 13th 3 of the night for Nebraska.
And Williams did a good job of being shot ready, but also the extra pass made that possible.
A nice touch by Gunn to keep it in play. And Baco's 3 won't go, but there's Ware, and Ware, count it, and the foul.
You in 20 minutes.
5 rebounds as well to go with his 14 points. And
Rebound, and you might want to put the ball in Mass' hands up here, because you've got Khalil Ware guarding him, number 1, grabbing his shorts, which is a sign that you're kind of tired. So get the ball to Mast, maybe let him go to the rim.
Williams turns the corner with Leal on his hip, and a foul will 18 season.
Time in life, one of the few where it's good to be greedy.
Absolutely. As many as you can get. In the corner, and Mbako, that 3 will fall. Just the second tonight in 8 attempts for Mbako, and a foul on Leal will send Sam Hoiberg to the free throw line. Wins in a season since they joined the league.
And you, as we looked at that graphic, we believe has carried over this year. In addition to the fact that they, added some night, they have tightened things up defensively over the last couple seasons as well.
6-2 at the end of the year after February 1 for the Huskers, as that 3 rebounded by Mbako inside, and he'll go to the line for 2. And you've really seen it continue. Looking for
from the charity stripe on the season is Mbako.
And Mbako with back-to-back, a little help along that sideline, ball knocked free, and there's Mast to scoop it up.
And that was a dangerous pass, because that was a live ball turnover.
14 to shoot. Tominaga finds Lawrence, and he left it short. Quickly ahead to Leal. The run out, and the rejection by Bryce Williams.
He was timing that from the moment the dribbles came at him. He was timing his steps, and Kevin, he came at it with the inside or left hand. He's right hand dominant, but he didn't try to block it with the right hand, increasing the opportunity for a foul.
And the foul given by Galloway to Lawrence. This is an outstanding defensive play.
Now watch him coming into your screen, and if he tries to block that with the right hand, that's a foul. But he's measuring his steps the moment that Leal turned the corner. If he tries to block that with the right hand,
that's not as quiet anymore. And Lawrence. Coming up on 1 minute to play, in Nebraska by 12. Mbako. Under a minute left. Low toss over to Ware. Here's Gunn. And a couple of big 3s in the comeback attempt. 8 to shoot. Hoiberg rips it away. The steal by Hoiberg may be enough to salt it away. Indiana appears content to play this one out. Under 10 to shoot. 12-point Nebraska lead. Lawrence for three.
Why
and
not?
that is the cherry on top. Lawrence tonight caps it for Nebraska.
5 of 5 from deep for a guy who came in shooting 27%.
Short on that three. Leal has the rebound ripped away by Hoiberg, who flips it ahead to Lawrence. And it's tough to win on the road in the Big Ten, but Nebraska finally solves the puzzle. Their first conference road win as they'll close it out in Bloomington. End of this. But there you go. The inbound comes to Lawrence. He'll dribble it out. And an 85-70. And now Lawrence, the Hornets sounded. He and Mbako with a big hug. And an 85-70 Nebraska win. Their first road win in conference play this season. And the Huskers now 19-8, 9-7 in Big Ten play.